Michel Barnier's claim that the EU is ready to intensify Brexit talks once more has been dismissed by Business Minister Nadhim Zahawi, who slammed the EU for a failure to recognise the UK's sovereignty throughout the tense negotiations. EU Chief Negotiator Michel Barnier has said that the EU remains available to intensify talks in London on all subjects. This comes after Prime Minister Boris Johnson said that the UK should start preparing for a no-deal Brexit. Business Minister Nadhim Zahawi reiterated the government's point to Sky News that there was no point in continuing negotiations without a move on the EU's part. He said, as long as they agree to negotiate with us as a sovereign in the way the EU has treated Norway on fishing, then we're happy to intensify. But until they make it very clear that they are willing to negotiate with us as an equal, as a sovereign, then there's no point simply just paying lip service. There's no point saying they'll intensify negotiations when the reality is that they don't accept the principle that the UK has left the EU and we are now sovereign. We've just done a deal with Japan, much deeper and better than the EU had with Japan, and we'll do many more. Formal talks in London were supposed to be taking place this week, but no longer are. At the end of last week, the Prime Minister and Downing Street officials effectively declared that the trade talks were over unless the EU changed its attitude. European officials have dismissed the UK's stance as rhetoric. The EU also claims it has moved a distance from its original position on this after dropping a stipulation that there would be any role for the European Court of Justice in enforcing the rules. Cabinet Office Minister Michael Gove met with EU Commissioner Maris Sefcovic at the start of the week to discuss how the withdrawal agreement is being implemented. Mr. Gove has said an agreement can be reached if there is compromise from the EU. However, Downing Street rejected Mr. Barnier's attempt to reach out, warning that the UK continues to believe there is no basis to resume talks. In a televised statement, the Prime Minister told the country, from the outset, we were totally clear that we wanted nothing more complicated than a Canada-style relationship based on friendship and free trade. To judge by the latest EU summit in Brussels, that won't work for our EU partners. I now have to make a judgment about the likely outcome and to get us all ready. I've concluded that we should get ready for the 1st of January with arrangements that are more like Australia's, based on simple principles of free trade. We will prosper mightily as an independent free trading nation.